Now, according to the Sumerian text, the heavenly gods, the Anunnaki, were the supreme deities, the higher deities.
Delve into the chilling history of Iraq as we explore 15 terrifying scientific and archaeological discoveries that have left researchers and historians mystified. From ancient plagues to enigmatic artifacts, these spine-tingling finds reveal dark secrets, chilling implications, and mysteries that continue to perplex the world.
The language of the inscription is Sumerian. Sumerian is the oldest written language. It's not related to any of the Indo-European or Semitic languages in that part of the world.
Number 1. Ancient Plague Pit. In 2014, archaeologists working in the ancient city of Ur, located in present-day Iraq, uncovered a mass grave with the remains of at least 100 individuals. The skeletal remains exhibited signs of a violent and agonizing death, leading researchers to believe that they had uncovered an ancient plague pit. The victims appeared to have succumbed to a highly contagious and deadly disease that spread rapidly throughout the city, decimating its population. Lab analysis of the remains revealed traces of the Yersinia pestis bacterium.
What is commonly called plague is an infection of animals and humans with a bacterium called Yersinia pestis.
The same organism responsible for the infamous Black Death, which wiped out a significant portion of Europe's population in the 14th century. It is believed that the Ur plague occurred around 4,000 years ago, making it one of the earliest known outbreaks of this deadly pathogen. The discovery of the ancient plague pit in Ur raises several questions. How did the disease spread to the region? What factors contributed to its rapid transmission and high mortality rate? And most importantly, could such an event happen again? Some researchers speculate that trade routes and military campaigns facilitated the spread of the disease. The city of Ur was a major trade center during its time, which would have made it susceptible to the introduction of new diseases from distant lands. Additionally, the cramped living conditions in the city, coupled with poor sanitation and hygiene practices, would have provided the ideal breeding ground for the bacteria. The ancient plague pit serves as a chilling reminder of the devastation that can be wrought by infectious diseases. Despite advances in modern medicine, the threat of new and re-emerging diseases continues to loom large. The study of ancient plagues like the one in Ur can provide valuable insights into the origin and transmission of deadly pathogens, ultimately helping us prepare for and prevent future outbreaks. Number 2. Mass human sacrifice site. In 2006, archaeologists uncovered a chilling discovery near the ancient Mesopotamian city of Nimrud. The site revealed evidence of a mass human sacrifice where more than 50 individuals were brutally executed. Their remains were found in a carefully arranged pattern, suggesting that the sacrifice was carried out as part of a religious or ceremonial event. The victims were likely prisoners of war, captured during battles between rival city-states. Archaeologists believe that the human sacrifices were performed to appease the gods and ensure the continued success and prosperity of the kingdom. The grisly practice was likely intended to demonstrate the power and authority of the ruling elite, who were able to command the lives and deaths of their subjects. The mass human sacrifice site in Nimrud stands as a dark testament to the brutality and violence that characterized the ancient world. It also raises questions about the cultural and religious beliefs that allowed such practices to persist. Today, we can only hope to learn from the past and strive to prevent such atrocities from happening again. Number 3. Apocalyptic prophecies in cuneiform tablets. The ancient Mesopotamians were known for their extensive record-keeping, using cuneiform script on clay tablets to document everything from trade transactions to religious texts. Among the thousands of cuneiform tablets that have been unearthed in Iraq, some contain disturbing apocalyptic prophecies. These prophecies describe catastrophic events, such as devastating floods, wars, and famines, that were believed to mark the end of the world. Although the tablets date back thousands of years, some scholars argue that the apocalyptic visions they contain resonate with modern fears and concerns. The apocalyptic prophecies in cuneiform tablets serve as a reminder of the deep-rooted human fascination with the end of the world. They also highlight the complex religious and philosophical beliefs of the ancient Mesopotamians, who sought to understand and predict the future through divination and prophecy. While the world has yet to experience the catastrophic events described in these ancient texts, their haunting predictions continue to captivate and terrify us. The study of these apocalyptic prophecies offers a unique insight into the psyche of ancient civilizations, revealing their fears, hopes, and beliefs about the nature of existence and the ultimate fate of humanity. Number 4. The Ziggurat of Ur's Dark Secrets. The Ziggurat of Ur, an ancient step pyramid located in present-day Iraq, was a significant religious monument during the height of the Sumerian civilization. This grand structure was dedicated to the moon god, Nana, and served as a sacred temple and administrative center. However, recent archaeological excavations have unearthed some dark secrets hidden within its ancient walls. During the excavations, archaeologists discovered evidence of human sacrifices and ritualistic ceremonies. These findings suggest that the Ziggurat of Ur was not only a place of worship and administration, but also a site where brutal and terrifying rituals were conducted. The sacrificial victims were often prisoners of war or slaves, chosen to appease the gods and demonstrate the power of the ruling elite. Moreover, researchers uncovered a series of underground chambers and tunnels beneath the ziggurat. These subterranean passages were filled with the remains of animals and humans, along with various artifacts associated with ritualistic ceremonies. The tunnels appear to have been used for secretive rites and ceremonies that were not meant to be witnessed by the general population. One of the most chilling discoveries at the Ziggurat of Ur is the presence of a large number of clay figurines depicting demonic entities. These terrifying figures have been found throughout the complex, suggesting that they played a significant role in the religious practices and beliefs of the Sumerians. Scholars believe that these demonic figurines were used as talismans to protect the ziggurat and its inhabitants from malevolent forces. The dark secrets of the Ziggurat of Ur challenge our understanding of the Sumerian civilization and its religious practices. These unsettling discoveries reveal a darker side of the ancient world, where brutal rituals and demonic entities played a central role in the daily lives of its people. As archaeologists continue to excavate and study the Ziggurat of Ur, we may learn even more about the complex and enigmatic beliefs that governed this ancient civilization and gain a deeper understanding of the human capacity for both faith and cruelty. Number 5. Eerie deserted cities. Iraq is home to several ancient cities that were once thriving centers of culture, trade, and religion. However, over time, many of these cities were mysteriously abandoned, leaving behind eerie ghost towns that still haunt the landscape today. One such city is Hatra, which was once a prominent fortress city during the Parthian Empire. Hatra was a strategic stronghold, with massive walls and defensive structures that allowed it to withstand numerous sieges. Despite its impressive fortifications, the city was ultimately abandoned in the 3rd century AD for reasons that remain unclear. Theories suggest that a combination of political instability, economic decline, and invasion by foreign forces may have contributed to its desertion. Today, Hatra stands as a desolate and haunting testament to the impermanence of human civilization. Its empty streets and crumbling ruins are a stark reminder of the fleeting nature of power and the inexorable passage of time. As archaeologists continue to explore these deserted cities, they hope to uncover the secrets of their rise and fall, shedding light on the complex factors that drive the emergence and decline of civilizations throughout history. Number 6. Weaponized microbes from Babylon. The ancient city of Babylon, located in modern-day Iraq, was once the heart of a powerful and sophisticated civilization. Recent archaeological investigations have uncovered evidence that the Babylonians may have possessed a terrifying secret weapon: weaponized microbes. Researchers have discovered clay vessels and cuneiform tablets containing detailed instructions on how to cultivate and deploy deadly microorganisms for use in warfare. These ancient bioweapons were likely used to contaminate enemy water supplies or spread disease among opposing armies, causing widespread illness and death. The use of weaponized microbes in ancient warfare raises numerous ethical and moral questions. The Babylonians' willingness to employ such devastating and indiscriminate methods of warfare speaks to the darker side of human ingenuity and the lengths to which people will go in pursuit of power and conquest. The discovery of these ancient bioweapons serves as a cautionary tale for the modern world, reminding us of the potential dangers of unchecked technological advancements and the importance of ethical considerations in scientific research and development. As we continue to uncover the secrets of the past, we must remain vigilant in our quest for knowledge and strive to apply it responsibly and ethically for the betterment of humanity. Number 7. Mysterious radioactive remnants. In recent years, scientists and archaeologists working in Iraq have discovered mysterious radioactive remnants at various sites, raising questions about the origins and implications of these findings. These radioactive isotopes have been detected in ancient ruins, soil samples, and even human remains, sparking curiosity and concern among researchers. One theory for the presence of radioactive materials in Iraq is the ancient use of uranium and thorium, which are naturally occurring radioactive elements. Some researchers suggest that these elements may have been used in the production of pigments, glazes, or other materials, leading to their unintentional introduction into the environment. Alternatively, it has been proposed that the radioactive isotopes may have been used intentionally for various purposes, such as medical treatments, or even as a form of early warfare. Another possible explanation for the radioactive remnants in Iraq is the presence of naturally occurring radon gas, which can accumulate in confined spaces, such as underground tombs and sealed chambers. Radon is a radioactive gas that forms from the decay of uranium and thorium in the Earth's crust. Over time, the gas can become trapped in buildings and other structures, causing elevated levels of radioactivity. The discovery of radioactive materials at ancient sites in Iraq also raises concerns about the potential health risks for archaeologists and local populations. Prolonged exposure to radiation can cause a range of health problems, including cancer and birth defects. As a result, researchers are taking precautions to minimize their exposure to radiation while conducting excavations and analyses. The mysterious radioactive remnants in Iraq serve as a reminder of the complex and often unexpected ways in which the past continues to shape the present. The presence of these isotopes in the archaeological record raises questions about the technological capabilities of ancient civilizations, as well as the potential hazards that their activities may have inadvertently left behind. As we continue to investigate these enigmatic findings, we gain a greater understanding of the multifaceted history of human innovation and its lasting impact on the world around us. Number 8. Evidence of genetic experiments. Iraq's rich archaeological history continues to reveal startling discoveries, including evidence suggesting that ancient Mesopotamians may have dabbled in genetic experimentation. Researchers have unearthed artifacts and textual references that allude to the manipulation of plants, animals, and possibly even humans. Clay tablets inscribed with cuneiform script have been found containing detailed accounts of agricultural practices, including selective breeding and grafting techniques used to create new plant varieties. These ancient texts provide insight into the sophisticated understanding of genetics that the Mesopotamians possessed thousands of years ago. Additionally, archaeological remains of unusually large and robust animals have been discovered in the region. These findings suggest that ancient inhabitants may have attempted to create hybrid species or selectively breed animals for specific traits, such as strength or size. While the idea of genetic experimentation in the ancient world is both fascinating and unsettling, it remains a subject of much debate among scholars. Some argue that these discoveries are merely evidence of advanced agricultural practices and animal husbandry techniques. Others, however, contend that the ancient Mesopotamians were engaged in more advanced forms of genetic manipulation. Number 9. The Lost City of Akkad's chilling findings. The ancient city of Akkad, once the center of the powerful Akkadian Empire, has long eluded archaeologists. Its location remains a mystery, but recent discoveries have provided chilling insights into the city's history and eventual downfall. Excavations in the region have uncovered a series of mass graves containing the remains of men, women, and children, all of whom appear to have met a violent end. The presence of numerous weapons and signs of battle suggests that the city was besieged and ultimately destroyed by a rival civilization. Furthermore, archaeologists have discovered evidence of a severe environmental catastrophe that may have contributed to Akkad's downfall. Analysis of soil samples from the region indicates that a sudden and dramatic climate shift occurred around the time of the city's collapse, leading to widespread crop failures and famine. This climate crisis would have made the city more vulnerable to external threats, ultimately contributing to its demise. The chilling findings from the lost city of Akkad offer a cautionary tale about the fragility of human civilizations and the forces that can lead to their decline. As we continue to search for the remains of this enigmatic city, we gain valuable insights into the factors that contributed to its destruction, as well as the resilience and adaptability of the people who once called it home. Number 10. Enigmatic ancient artifacts. Iraq's vast and varied archaeological landscape has produced countless artifacts that have intrigued and puzzled researchers for decades. From elaborate artifacts with unknown purposes to objects that seem to defy the technological capabilities of their time, these enigmatic finds offer tantalizing glimpses into the lives and beliefs of ancient civilizations. One such artifact is the so-called Baghdad Battery, discovered near the ancient Parthian city of Ctesiphon. This clay jar, dating back to around 250 BC, contains a copper cylinder and an iron rod, giving it a striking resemblance to a modern-day battery. Some researchers speculate that this object may have been used for electroplating or as a simple galvanic cell, but its true purpose remains uncertain. Another fascinating artifact is the Nimrud lens, an ancient piece of rock crystal unearthed at the Assyrian palace of Nimrud. This roughly ground and polished crystal has been dated to around 750 BC and is believed to be an early form of a magnifying lens. Its discovery raises questions about the optical knowledge and technology of the ancient Assyrians and their potential applications, such as in scientific research, artwork, or even early forms of telescopes. In addition to these mysterious objects, Iraq is also home to numerous enigmatic examples of ancient art. One such example is the Ubaid lizard men, a collection of small humanoid figurines with distinctly reptilian features. Found in the archaeological site of Al-Ubaid, these artifacts date back to around 4000 BC and are thought to represent deities or supernatural beings. The significance of these peculiar figurines and their role in the beliefs and rituals of the ancient inhabitants remains a topic of debate among scholars. These enigmatic ancient artifacts not only provide a window into the past, but also challenge our understanding of the technological and artistic capabilities of ancient civilizations. As researchers continue to study these perplexing finds, we gain a greater appreciation for the complexity and sophistication of the societies that once thrived in the land we now call Iraq. Each new discovery adds another piece to the intricate puzzle of human history, deepening our understanding of our ancestors and the world they inhabited. Number 11. The Sumerian King List's ominous record. The Sumerian King List is an ancient artifact that has fascinated and puzzled scholars for generations. This enigmatic clay tablet, dating back to approximately 2100 BC, contains a chronological list of Sumerian kings and their respective reigns, spanning thousands of years. While the historical accuracy of the list has been debated, its inclusion of both mythical and real figures raises intriguing questions about the beliefs and cultural values of the ancient Sumerians. One of the most striking aspects of the Sumerian king list is the incredible longevity attributed to the early kings, with some ruling for tens of thousands of years. These seemingly impossible reigns have led some to speculate that the list is an amalgamation of myth and history, reflecting the Sumerians' understanding of divine kingship and their desire to connect their rulers with the gods. The list also reveals a pattern of calamitous events that appear to mark the end of specific periods of rule. These events, described as the flood swept over or the kingship was lowered from heaven, suggest that the Sumerians believed their history was punctuated by divine interventions and cataclysmic upheavals. The ominous nature of these events highlights the precarious balance between human civilization and the forces of chaos, as perceived by the ancient Sumerians. Moreover, the Sumerian king list serves as a testament to the impermanence of power and the cyclical nature of human history. The rise and fall of kings and their dynasties, as documented in the list, underscore the inevitability of change and the fleeting nature of human achievements. The Sumerian king list's ominous record of ancient rulers and cataclysmic events offers a unique window into the beliefs and values of one of the world's earliest civilizations. As we continue to study this enigmatic artifact, we gain a deeper understanding of the complex interplay between myth and history in the ancient world and the role of divine intervention in shaping the course of human events. The king list remains an enduring reminder of the fragility of power and the importance of preserving our shared heritage for future generations. Number 12. Abandoned military bunkers with unknown contents. Abandoned military bunkers with unknown contents, 270 words. Throughout Iraq, abandoned military bunkers from various eras dot the landscape, hiding unknown contents and stirring the imagination. Many of these bunkers date back to the time of Saddam Hussein's regime, while others are remnants of past conflicts and foreign occupations. These bunkers, often sealed and hidden away, have sparked curiosity and speculation about the secrets they may hold. Researchers and military personnel have occasionally gained access to these sites, uncovering a range of intriguing finds, from vintage weaponry and military equipment to more sinister discoveries, such as chemical and biological agents. The unknown contents of these abandoned bunkers also raise questions about the potential risks they pose to the environment and local populations. Decades of neglect and exposure to the elements can lead to the degradation of hazardous materials, resulting in contamination of the surrounding soil and water sources. As efforts continue to locate and investigate these abandoned military bunkers, the discoveries made within their walls offer a glimpse into the turbulent history of Iraq and the impact of warfare on its people and environment. These hidden relics serve as a stark reminder of the long-lasting consequences of conflict and the need for continued vigilance in addressing the lingering threats that they may pose. Number 13. The myth of the Anunnaki and its chilling implications. The myth of the Anunnaki, a race of powerful deities from ancient Sumerian and Babylonian mythology, has captivated the imagination and sparked numerous theories about their origins and influence. According to legend, the Anunnaki were a pantheon of gods who descended from the heavens to rule over humanity and manipulate their fate. Some researchers have proposed chilling implications related to the Anunnaki myth, suggesting that these deities may have been extraterrestrial beings who visited Earth in the distant past. Proponents of this theory argue that ancient texts and artifacts provide evidence of advanced knowledge and technology that could not have been developed by early human civilizations alone. These theories contend that the Anunnaki may have played a role in shaping human history, guiding the development of culture, technology, and even manipulating human genetics. While mainstream scholars dismiss these ideas as fringe speculation, the myth of the Anunnaki continues to inspire fascination and debate among those searching for answers to humanity's ancient mysteries. The chilling implications of the Anunnaki myth challenge our understanding of human history and the origins of our species, raising questions about the possibility of extraterrestrial influences and the nature of our place in the cosmos. As we continue to explore the ancient world and its enigmatic legends, we gain a greater appreciation for the complexity and diversity of human beliefs and the enduring allure of the unknown. Number 14. The Royal Cemetery of Ur's gruesome discoveries. The Royal Cemetery of Ur, located in modern-day Iraq, has been the site of numerous gruesome discoveries that have both captivated and disturbed archaeologists for decades. Excavated in the 1920s and 1930s by Sir Leonard Woolley, the cemetery contains over 2,000 burials, including 16 tombs believed to have belonged to the royal elite of the ancient Sumerian city of Ur. One of the most chilling aspects of the royal cemetery is the presence of mass graves filled with the remains of individuals thought to have been sacrificed as part of elaborate burial rituals. These sacrificial victims, many of whom were young women, were discovered in elaborate headdresses and jewelry, suggesting that they were of high social status. It is believed that they willingly participated in the ritual, possibly consuming poison or being strangled before being interred with their deceased ruler. Another gruesome discovery in the Royal Cemetery is the so-called Death Pit, an underground chamber filled with the remains of more than 70 individuals, including soldiers, musicians, and servants. The arrangement of the bodies and the presence of weapons and musical instruments suggest that these individuals may have taken part in a ritual ceremony before meeting their untimely end. The macabre findings in the Royal Cemetery of Ur provide a unique insight into the beliefs and customs of the ancient Sumerians, who held a complex view of death and the afterlife. The elaborate tombs and sacrificial rituals suggest that the Sumerians believed their rulers possessed divine status and required a retinue of attendants to accompany them into the afterlife. The Royal Cemetery of Ur's gruesome discoveries serve as a stark reminder of the darker aspects of human history and the often brutal customs of ancient civilizations. As archaeologists continue to study and interpret the evidence unearthed at the site, we gain a deeper understanding of the complex belief systems and social hierarchies that shaped the lives of the ancient Sumerians and continue to influence our understanding of the past. Number 15. The alarming spread of ancient diseases. As archaeologists uncover the remnants of long-lost civilizations, they sometimes encounter an unwelcome surprise: the re-emergence of ancient diseases. The excavation of sites in Iraq and elsewhere has revealed the alarming spread of pathogens that were thought to have been eradicated or contained, posing significant risks to both researchers and local populations. The process of unearthing ancient burial sites, mass graves, and sealed chambers can inadvertently release dormant pathogens into the environment. These disease-causing agents, such as bacteria, viruses, and parasites, can survive for centuries or even millennia in certain conditions. When disturbed, they can become airborne or contaminate the surrounding soil and water, potentially causing outbreaks of illnesses that modern medicine may struggle to combat. One example of an ancient disease that has re-emerged in recent years is anthrax, a bacterial infection that can be fatal if left untreated. The excavation of sites in Iraq has led to the release of anthrax spores, which have caused several outbreaks among local populations and archaeological teams. Other diseases, such as tuberculosis, smallpox, and various parasitic infections, have also been found lurking in ancient burial sites, posing a risk to those who come into contact with them. To mitigate the risks associated with the spread of ancient diseases, archaeologists and other researchers must take extensive precautions when working at excavation sites. These measures can include the use of personal protective equipment, such as masks, gloves, and hazmat suits, as well as careful handling and containment of potentially contaminated materials. Additionally, collaboration between archaeologists, medical professionals, and local authorities is crucial to ensure the prompt identification and treatment of any outbreaks that may occur. The alarming spread of ancient diseases serves as a reminder of the potential dangers that lie hidden beneath the surface of our shared past. As we continue to explore the remnants of ancient civilizations, it is essential that we remain vigilant in protecting both the health and well-being of those involved in the excavations and the wider community.